Hey everyone, it's Navin SF. I hope you are all doing well and happy 2022, happy new year, and I hope you had a really great holiday season and you're all staying healthy and safe. This video today is really about a self-reflection of 2021. As most of you who followed me know that I've been kind of evolving this channel into kind of elevating yourself, self-reflection, working on your personal finance to live the life that you want to live. So this video is all about just a reflection of how I did in 2021 in regards to my personal finances, and then what are some goals going to 2022. Just to kind of do a quick life catch up, I had been really busy with work. I adopted a new cat. Her name is Max. You'll probably hear her in the background, or she'll pop up here any minute. I also have been going to the gym a lot, and I lost about 15 pounds, so that's been a journey for me as well, kind of changing my lifestyle. Yeah, I just wanted to share that I got a planner this year. It's a journal and meal planner for 2022. Highly recommend getting that so you can get your mind in the right mindset. I also ordered the Oprah Winfrey planner for 2022, so I'm really excited for that, and I'll also blog about that. But I always want to start off my channel with just some affirmations since we're talking about refocusing and getting your life in the right direction. So I wanted to read some affirmations that I found on thriveglobal.com, and I thought it was very fitting for what we're going to talk about today. I am in love with who I'm becoming. I give up on trying to please others. Instead, I work to satisfy my highest self. I am in control of my life. I reject anything that harms me and embrace everything that delivers joy. I am master over my circumstances. I am worthy. I deserve the incredible things that are coming to me. I am healthy. I am stable. I am sound. My body is in excellent shape. My mind is at ease. I accept my flaws and embrace the totality of who I am. I am unstoppable. I am determined to reach my goals and make them a reality. I remain undeterred from my dreams. All right. Well, those are some affirmations that have kind of really helped me refocus. An exercise that I wanted to do this particular year was, did my personal finance head in the right direction or the wrong direction? In the back of my mind, I kind of feel like it's in the right direction. Mentally just being in the right mindset has been really great for me. I recently just met with a lender because I have some of you who follow me know that I want to sell this condo and move into a bigger space. I'm fingers crossed that happens, but I did kind of open up my world and someone referred me to a lender, and I really believe in manifestation. And so I did get a chance to meet and just kind of re-energize and refocus on some of my personal finance goals. But for this exercise, what I wanted to do was I took a look at my current balances, and then I looked at a January 2021 statement to see the percentage growth. I did decide that I don't want to reveal like actual numbers just because of work and what I make and things like that, but I'm happy to share about percentage growth and talk about like some of the positive things that have happened in this last year. So let's kick it off with debt. So debt was a pain point in my life for a very long time, and I'm happy to say that I have remained debt-free. Now, I did make one mistake this year. On 1 month, I did get a late charge, and I do charge on a credit card. I kind of split between Alaska, so I could get points for my airlines because I do take trips throughout the year, and then the second is a Chase card where I earn points for my purchases, and I do pay off the entire balance. But for some reason, 1 month I did forget to pay. Thought I paid and I didn't pay, and I got a late charge, and I was so bad at myself. Mistakes happen, so I brushed it off, but I'm happy to say that I was completely debt-free all of 2021. I refuse to be in debt in the future. It was a very low place for me. I actually had about $40,000 of student loan debt and $20,000 of credit card debt at one point. How I got rid of it was just changing my lifestyle, said no to a bunch of things. I got into sales and earned commissions, and I was determined to make some big bonuses and just put in a lot of money towards it. But it was, 2, 3, 4 years of no cable, no going out for like expensive dinners. But it was well worth it for me because I remember the last time I made the payment, I felt so good that I don't ever want to go into that bad feeling again. All right, so let's talk about liquid cash. I was actually really great at saving money when I was originally looking to get this place, this condo, and having a down payment. And then once all that huge chunk of money was gone from my savings account, I don't know, it kind of was hard to rebuild again. I think I was pocketing money here and there, but it wasn't definitely not as focused as before. I am proud to say that it has grown about 86% year over year. And a lot of that had to do with just tracking my money every single pay period. So it was every bi-weekly, every 2 weeks. I have a spreadsheet. What I did was I always looked at 6-month emergency fund and then my net worth. So it was kind of a challenge and battle against myself. I had the percentage of the 6-month and I finally achieved it this year. So I think that was a really good motivator. And then as far as my net worth, I was really just hoping to increase that this year. Or last year in 2021, which I did. So I'm really excited about that, but I'm very happy about that. I need to set another goal. I think I'm going to go for 100% year-over-year growth. I know that sounds crazy, but it's going to come with more streams of income and also just really focusing and buckling down at work. As you know, as I mentioned, I'm in a commission structured type of position. And I'm definitely a go-getter, so I will push myself to get the goals that I want. But again, the motivator now is a down payment again. Meeting with the lender, I now know like what I could profit from this sale and then what I would need to have another kind of buffer to cover the fees, have living expenses, etc. So that is going to be my next goal for next year. Retirement funds. So I do have a 401k and a deferred savings plan that is all for retirement. Going to 2022, I did sign up for the 401k and an IRA, and also I still have my deferred savings. I have grown it 29% and I haven't changed anything. I just did 15% contributions like I've always done. I do pay into getting some help from Fidelity in regards to having them choose some of my investments. So I think that was a really wise move for me because I'm not an expert in that, but it has compound interest growth, and then I think just these investments have helped. I also have an HSA that I contributed to, I think it was 3 to 4 years ago. So there is still money there for medical expenses, but also the investment is still there. Unfortunately, that has not grown. It actually declined for some reason. There's not a lot of money in it, but it declined like $70. Basically, it stayed flat. But overall, I'm really happy that my retirement was able to grow 29%. So kudos to that. Mortgage payments and my mortgage balance. This was a tricky one for me. I did defer my mortgage payments during the pandemic. I mean, we're still in the pandemic, but during the start of the pandemic, we had the option to defer. I kept deferring it. I just was really worried about the economy, work. That didn't help, I guess, with the mortgage balance. So it just went down 0.24%. It didn't really make a big chunk on it. I do follow some vloggers. Hello, everyone. That do make an extra payment towards their mortgage. I actually have a different focus. I want to pay off a HELOC, which has kind of more of a pain point to me, and then I was going to go into the mortgage. So with that being said, I don't know if I'm going to make any extra payments, but it did go down by 0.24. My goal for next year is just to reduce it by a 1% goal, and I think if I calculate it correctly, that seems reasonable. I think it would require just a little bit more towards principal, but 1%, let's go for it. As I mentioned, I was not happy with having a balance of a HELOC. For those of you who've seen the other video, I basically took it out to be part of a down payment strategy. It's a variable rate. And so it's been not fun. And what I've done is I was paying the minimum payment because it's pretty low. But then when you look at the statements, it's really not making an impact on the principal balance. And so what I did from a strategy standpoint was focus on like reducing something else in my life, which was cable. And then whatever that amount difference that was reduced from the original payments, I now added it to my HELOC payment. And so now every month I have a dedicated amount that I have to pay. And even though the minimum has been reducing because the balance is going down, it's still requiring me to have just a standard payment every month, pretending that it's like a loan, like a car loan, where you don't really have an option to change the price. With that being said, it went down by 6.3%. So I'm really happy about that. Next year, my goal is to get it down by 10%. So we'll see how that turns out, but I'm really excited that it's been reduced that much. Now, one thing that I did not get a chance to track was my E-Trade. I did start buying like individual stocks here and there. It's not a lot of money in there. I guess I'm kind of conservative overall. I'm probably going to talk about that in the next year's video. So I hope this helps with just some motivation, sparking some ideas to get organized with your finances and setting some very specific financial goals next year. And I'd love to hear in the comments what you have been doing to help yourself mentally with the finances. And I really appreciate you hanging in there with me. I know it's been a while since I posted, but I really appreciate all of you. I again wish you all a very happy 2022, and I'll be back with another video with more planning in my planner, other discussions. Talk to you soon, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoy the content. Take care. Bye.